if you get in the hang of playing chords now, let's take A minor for example. I love the sound of A minor. I don't know why, I just do. But when you play an A minor, I've got one finger free. Look at this finger right here. He's not doing a thing. Let's find something for him to do. Okay, here's the A minor. So what else can we do? We've got a finger free. Let's find something. Let's try this G right here. A little bit of tension there. You wouldn't live there, but you can do it. That works. How about the F sharp? That works. What if we bar? We get the F. Now, what we're doing, we're right here anyway. We're just going to bar him. So, hear that? Or, I mean, you could do this. That's just one example of what you can do. Let's see. Let's stay here. A minor. A minor. So what I'm doing, I'm moving the bass line. The bass line's going. But all I'm doing is playing an A minor. I'm gonna keep these right here. What I'm doing right now, just for example, I'm just touching the E string, which I do frequently when I don't want it ringing. Just start on the A string. Take that pinky, get that G. Thumb, F sharp. Thumb, get the F. Go back to the A. We're playing a song there. We really are. We're playing My Guitar Gently Weeps has got that. Let's see. I go to the F there. I like the sound of that better. But A minor, we're just adding and embellishing and moving it around. Now a lot of times when you do that, it will change the name of the chords. Like when you get the F and do that, you're playing an F major 7, right? No, yeah, that's an F major 7, which I'll usually play like that. But you can do it like that too. You slide your A minor, and there's a G major 7, which I usually play like this. But anyway. Which actually that kind of turns into a bar chord. See, the A minor, right here with the A minor. You can grab that. We just made an F major 7, which we can move this up anywhere we want. This will tell this one right here. See, there's a G major 7 because this is a G. There's an A major 7. Now what I'm doing to play that is I'm touching this one so it doesn't ring, and with my thumb I'm also touching the 5th string so you don't hear it. But again, that's A minor. All right, let's see. What else can we get out of that? We can move one finger and make it a C. All I did was A minor to a C. Move that 3rd finger. There's A minor. Or I can just pick it up and not do anything, and that's an A minor 7. It's a great jazz chord. I usually play it. But there's an A minor 7. And when you're experimenting with some of these things, don't worry about the name of the chord. Don't worry about what it's called. Just concern yourself, does it sound good? If it sounds good, it is. It doesn't have to have a name. You might even invent a chord for all I know. Then you get to name it, right? That would be cool. Invent your own chord. The Michael chord, wouldn't that? Wonder how that would go over. All right, let's see. Go back to A minor. What else can we do with that? hopefully that will give you some ideas you can work on. Come up with some stuff that, okay, you saw what I did, now what about it? Great. Try something different. See what you can come up with. Lots of other stuff there. I mean, I stopped short, but like you got the A minor. If you want to play a D7, you can add your pinky right there, which was kind of what I was doing when I did this. You pick that one up, you got a D7. So once again, you can lift a finger and add a finger, you got a D7. Yeah, it sounds different. Start with the A minor. I did the G, the F sharp, then I lift this up, which is making a D7. And although ordinarily I'll play a D7 like that, it doesn't hurt to know some different fingerings, because anytime you're playing a song, Joe Walsh, I heard Joe Walsh say this in an interview. He gives great advice. I encourage you, go find anything you can on Joe Walsh interview and where he's giving guitar advice, and listen to that man. He knows. But he's saying, you don't think about the chord you're playing, you think about the next chord. Quite often, you may finger a chord differently, like G, for example. Most of the time I'm going to play a G like that, or with two fingers like this. But I'm going to play this shape. But occasionally I'll do this. If it's easier to change from the chord before it or the chord after it, because you don't think about the chord you're playing, think about the next chord you're going to go to. Quite often it's easier to do it like this, or touch that string, or touch that string and not play it and have these two already ready to grab that C, or an F, or sometimes it's just from here to here, or from here to here. It's quicker and easier. He said, don't think about the chord you're playing, think about the chord coming up. What's next? How can I get there quicker? So I said all that to tie back to this. A minor, right? Said you do this. See? So if you're thinking about the next chord you're playing, you might finger them differently, just to make it easier or quicker to get there. More stuff you have ahead of you. I remember when I thought I knew everything. Man, I can play an A, I can play a B, I can play a C, I can play a D, I can play an E, I can play an F, I can play a G. Man, I know everything there is to know about playing a guitar. I remember actually thinking that. Man, I got this whip. Now I just got to learn all the songs, because that's all you need to know, right? Yeah. If you really want to be a student of guitar, you're going to find that the more you learn, that's when you're going to realize the more there is to know. It's kind of like this. The more you learn, well, of course, the better you're getting, but then the more you realize there is to know. So I'm a better player than I've ever been in my life right now. But I also don't really feel like it, because I realize how much there is to know. And as I learn more, I'm going to find out there's even more to know. You'll never master the guitar. You just get good at it. So practice, work on that, work on what I just showed you. I did it with an A minor, do it with any chord. I may do another lesson with a different chord, play around with that too. But be encouraged, don't give up. If it sounds good, it is good. Don't worry about the name of the chord. Play around with it. I kind of like that. There's a song in there somewhere.